Good afternoon, Nompu. Well, conversations that I've had on the ground regarding the number of people who died over the weekend, you understand that there have been reports that 7 people had died over the weekend, but in an off-camera interview or a conversation that I had with one of the investigating officers, it's been discovered and established that there are only 4 cases of murder that have been opened thus far. Also just giving clarity as per the number of people who died over the weekend, saying it's 4 and not the 7 that has been widely reported. We are trying to get more information regarding the events that transpired over the weekend, what kind of circumstances the murders actually took place. If it was a robbery gone wrong, what exactly was going on. We are just trying to get information from the police as well to just give you more information surrounding those issues. We are still outside the home of one individual who died in the early hours of this morning after being stoned and torched by unknown residents and suspects within this community. You would have heard that Police Minister has made an undertaking to deploy around 100 police officials in the area to ensure the safety of the area. But the issue here is the fact that Diepsloot seems to be rather heavily and highly congested. If you look around me, there are a lot of shacks and houses closely packed right next to each other, which then makes it difficult for police to then chase after or to chase a person should they actually go in, because you're not certain as to where the person will go. Besides this, apart from the road that we're on right now, what you then find outside of this area is gravel roads and very small, narrow passageways that can only be used by people, by pedestrians, walking to their various destinations. I'm not alone. I am joined by someone from the EFF who's going to be giving us their sense. They've also come to visit the family of the deceased following that unfortunate incident that took place in the early hours of this morning. Thank you so much for speaking to us. I understand that you are the regional chairperson for the EFF in Gauteng. In Johannesburg, rather. Yes. Now, please introduce yourself and talk to us about your reasons for coming here.
My name is Mbalenhle Mthethwa. Yes, I'm the chairperson of the EFF in Johannesburg. The reason why we came here is because we lost a brother here, and we are not going to smile about it like what we have seen here happening with the minister, smiling to cameras and everything. We are here because we lost a brother that we loved so much. And as the economic freedom fighters, we are saying the minister didn't have to come here. The minister coming here was supposed to come here and say, we have arrested the people who have killed the brother. He didn't have to come here if he had nothing to report about the killing of our brother. This thing of grandstanding from the minister, we are completely against it. We want the minister to defend our people, protect our people. We don't want to lose people. Then the minister comes. We want the minister to make sure that our people are very safe.
Don't you think that some of the commitments that he's made with regards to, increasing the number of police officers at the Diepsloot police station is something that goes towards ascertaining the safety of residents?
But if that was the case, we are not going to lose the brother here, because he was here yesterday. He promised that yesterday, and he was here. He didn't even have to ask any department and say, how is the situation in Diepsloot? He saw the situation himself, but he left Diepsloot and nothing was left behind in order to make sure that our people are going to be safe. He went along with his police. But now, we are saying as the EFF again, we are very disappointed because we know the instigators of these things. The instigator yesterday, the community organized their own protest, but the instigator later on joined the community. later on we lost a life.
So-
We are worried about the relationship between the instigator and the police, because people got arrested during the
I hear you talking about the fact that I hear you speaking about instigators, but what about reports that from one of the councillors, ward councillors here, who said that it was community members who had hoped that the minister would be the one to go about ensuring the checking the status of those who are in the country. Just please be brief, because I hear that
statement from the councillor.
Yes.
Saying, the only thing I heard was when the councillor was saying they need the police to accompany them to go and get those people out of there.
I'm so sorry. I have to end this. I understand that EFF leader Julius Malema is briefing the media right now. It's back to you in studio.